Welcome back to the channel. Today we have 10 more cards that we are going to go over. Under $20, I think you should add to your collection. And we'll also go over the PSA 10 version of the card as well. The first one that we have today is from Crown Zenith. This is a Pikachu Secret, roughly going about maybe $20, 19.99. Some people are at 19.34 for moderate play. But if you are going to get this sent to PSA, I highly suggest to go through eBay and purchase it through there, through like an auction or something, and try to see if you can get it a little bit under 20 bucks. But the awesome part of this card is that it is going and it is selling daily. So it has 127.50. This was yesterday. 125, 129.99. We got 150 on the second, 130 on the second. So it is an awesome card. It's actually really, really nice. And I think that you're able to get a good return out of it if you do purchase a nice copy and go through PSA. We have Obsidian Flames again. This is a Charizard EX Hyper Rare from the Obsidian Flames set. This is very simple card. Plays very well with the full art and the promo. I'm sorry, with the secret illustration rare and the promo. You can also find this at $18.99, very under $20 as well. You can definitely do this. Again, you can go on eBay, do auctions. If you do buy it now, most of them are going for 20 bucks for a copy. Just make sure you get a nice copy, because when you are looking at a nice copy and you do go through PSA, this one is at 145, 135, 142.50. This one closed out at 184.19, but this was from the UK. We have 153, 151.53, 148.50. So 149. You are looking at a really good card at roughly 145 to 150, and it's a Charizard, so it's going to be popular no matter what. Next one we have is Poliwhirl from the 151 set. And I know it's saying $49.99. Do not look at this number. These cards, once again, near mint, it's going for 16, 1626, 1650, 1693, 1719. You can also, like I said, go through eBay, go to your local card shop. If you already have a copy and you think the copy is very well to get it graded, please do so, because not only is it a pretty sick illustration, but they're going for 125, 113.50, 117.50. This is Japanese. This is 112.40. This is from Canada. 110, 110, 110, 105. And these are pretty recent solds. So August 1st, August 2nd, August 3rd. Nothing sold today, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. 125, 113, you're getting a good return from a card that I feel like is a really solid illustration. And you're very, very, very lucky if you get a really nice copy to send to grade. We do have another Pikachu on here. This is from the Lost Origins Trainer Gallery. Pretty sick Pikachu, another cool artwork here. You have the Hisuian Pokeballs, you have the trainer, and then Pikachu sleeping. This one is also going for about $12.34 near mint, $14.26, $14. Very, very under $20 here. And the return of it is pretty good. So even today it's sold at 180. We won 174.99 yesterday, 169.99, 159.50, 161. Sorry, these did not filter out the way I wanted it to. 179.99 August 1st. You have 164.99 July 7th. So there's been a huge increase of certain Pokemon cards, and in the month of August, this one has been the most popular one when it comes down to the Pikachu. that's under $20, and it's really solid. So definitely look into that one. The next one we have on the list is the Scizor from Obsidian Flames. Obsidian Flames is a very low key set that is just dropping gems. I have this in Japanese. I love it. Shout out to No Reality Games. Joshua, thank you, man. He sent it over to me. Um, but the near mint is going for $8.72, $8, 984, 988. So definitely going under $20 here for a good copy. And if you are getting this for a, let's say, $10 card, August 3rd, 146, August 3rd, 157.50, 150, 150, 149.99, July 30th, 170, 150, July 29th, 150, July 28th, 179.99, 150, 155, 142.50, 144.50. And this one is going and going and going, and it's been steady at the 140, 160 range. Um, Good price for it would be 155, 150. But yeah, this has been very, very strong in the market. I do think that is a strong illustration, and it's not crazy popular. The Pokemon's not crazy popular, but I think the people with nostalgia that have love for this Pokemon will definitely purchase something like this. One that surprised me a lot is the Scarlet and Violet set, and it's the Slowpoke. So this Slowpoke here is going to surprise everybody because a near mint hollow foil you're looking at $16.60, $16.25, $16.50, $17 ish. So under $20 for sure. And then you go to the PSA 10 version of it. Yesterday it sold for $265. The day before that it sold for $300. In July it sold for $350, $325, $305, $299, $320, $300, $320, $320, $300, $282, $269, $286, $244. And this is all the month of July, and we're already starting in August, and we have two sales on eBay for $265 and $300. So no matter how much you pay for this Slowpoke, get a good copy. Go ahead and try to send it to PSA, or if you can find, if you already have one, send it to PSA and it's a good copy and it gets a 10. You have very good value for a trade. You have very good value for an investment as well. Very, very awesome return from this Slowpoke. The next one that we have is another Scarlet and Violet set. And this one is Riolu, the illustration rare Riolu. This one is going for roughly about $18.95, $18.74, $20. I wouldn't pay more than $20 for this. Very nice illustration though. I do like what they did with the illustration. And a PSA 10 for this is at $279.99 July 29th, July 6th, $218, July 24th, $234.99, $299.99, $280, $265, $225, $239.99. So you do have you do have good return off a illustration rare from the base set. And not only is a Slowpoke and Riolu in the same set, but you're kind of seeing a similarity there where very two well-made illustrations can be strong enough to give you a good return either through investment if you're going to invest into it, or give you a good return in a trade value. So if you're looking to trade for something else, these two illustrations under $20, you can get both of them for 40, and you have almost, if you don't even want to go all the way to the full value of it, you have $400 in value if you were to get PSA 10s. And if you were to go ahead and continue, this cards continue to go up in value. So super, super excited for Riolu. I know there's some more cards coming through. for it, and hopefully people are able to enjoy it. The next one is Sekram from Brilliant Starts. This is a trainer gallery. You have N on top of Sekram. Super nice card as well. Not very expensive. $10.50 for a near mint hollow. You have 986. You can find it a little bit under $10 as well. This one, of course, I would say just make sure that the edges are uh, at a good, because there's a website you can use to check everything, and I can put the website in the description. But essentially, you want to make sure that everything is well for PSA 10 on all the cards. But I feel with a lot of the trainer gallery cards, you might not notice the difference because of how the yellow bordering, but definitely look into a website that I'll link on the description. The PSA 10 version of this is going roughly about $139.99 August 1st, $133 July 29th, $147.50 July 24th, $144 July 24, $179.99 January 24. Uh, that's a weird jump. Okay. June 11th was $179.99. July 11th was $199.99. So you're looking at a really good return once again. There are plenty of sales here that are showing you that, hey, this card is definitely um, a good trade bait as well, good investment. So look into it. I really like this card. I think all the Sakram cards are pretty cool. We have two more cards for you here. Bax Caliber from Paldea Evolve. Uh, this is an illustration rare. This one, and I think the other two in the Evolution line really went off for, because I'll show you guys here. At one point, this card was at $31.19. Everyone purchased it, and now it's sitting at $13.03. So for a near mint hollow, $13 is where this is sitting at. A little bit under 13 in some places, but awesome illustration, awesome illustration. The illustrator is one of the best in my opinion when it comes down to this type of artwork. Even with commons and uncommons in regular sets, he goes off, and he definitely has a high reputation. Excalibur, though, is a really cool illustration rare, and you get to see that. So August 3rd, $169.99, July 30th, $150, $172.50, $175, $164.99. You have $117.50, $174.99, $152.50, $159. So more or less, you're looking at anywhere between $150 to $160 when it comes down to purchasing and selling. Awesome card. I do think that this card is going to just continue to increase little by little, just because of how we're stepping away from the Scarlet and Violet era, going into the new one. You'll see less prints of this, so if you can, try to get your hands on some of these cards, just because of how little less we're going to see them in the future, because they're going to want to print, popular sets like 151. They're going to want to print Prismatic Evolution, Surging Sparks, Destined Rivals, plus the new mega sets. Paldea Evolve is probably not in their best interest at this moment, just because of the other popular sets in the Scarlet and Violet era. But if you can definitely find something like this, I would highly suggest it. I don't know anything about reprints. I don't know if they're going to happen or not. But what I do know is that there are more popular sets above this specific one that will definitely get more love. And that just increases yours. Because if somebody's looking for this card and you're the one that has it, and you get it to grade it, even if you don't get to grade, you get it at raw value, you can probably make something out of it. Last card, I just want to thank everyone that continues to support me. Last video did really well. I appreciate everybody tuning in. We're gonna go with the Mew EX from Paldean Fates. This is the shiny ultra rare, so technically it's a shiny Mew. This is the full art version of it, and you have it at 1574, 14.99, 15.99, $15 is where this Pokemon card is at, and crazy because the value of it for a PSA 10 is 129.99, 129.99, 124.99, 140, 142.98, 140 here. You have 129.99 again, 120, 125.50, 132.30. So a good happy medium is between 130 to 140 at this very moment. But yeah, continue to come through. Every Monday, I will have 10 more cards for you guys to look into. Hopefully, this is useful for you. If you have any recommendations or if you want me to do Japanese, I'm more than happy to do that. Just go ahead and let me know below, and I can definitely start working into adding some Japanese cards, maybe Korean, simplified Chinese as well. So please let me know. Please subscribe. Please like. And just thank you guys.